Guys, Alan Murray, excuse me guys, I've got a bit of a cold this morning. Alan Murray with another fragrance review. This time I've got a three-way battle going on, guys, between three Aventus alternatives. And so I'm hoping I can give you three more choices besides the real deal, because nobody can afford the real deal. So I've got three good fragrances here. I'll do a bit of a battle with the three of them. At the end, I'll tell you which one I prefer. But I've got some notes written down here, from the original down to the ones I'm going to show you, and the subtle differences between the two. Come back after the intro, guys. Cheers. Okay, thanks for coming back. Right then, let me just quickly read you the note for Creed Aventus, the original. Right at the top, you've got pineapple, bergamot, blackcurrant, and apple. In the mid, you've got birch, patchouli, Moroccan jasmine, and rose. In the base, you've got musk, outmoss, ambergris, and vanilla. So that's what you get in the original Creed Aventus itself. And most people have heard of that D.N.A by now. But I want to show you this one first, what I bought over Christmas. It's this one here. Club Nuit Intense Man, non-alcoholic, and it's the high concentrated version. Just the standard EDT, but it's got no alcohol in it. Right now, I've been wearing this all day yesterday. It performs really well. Most people are aware of by now. It's got good longevity, it's got good projection. So it is, a good pickup. I've bought this for work, and I'll be using it at work. It's a working day, and it should suit me okay. So that's what I've had this fragrance for. Now let me just give you the notes on this one. In the top, you've got lemon instead of pineapple at the start. Then you've got pineapple. I switched it round a little bit. Bergamot, blackcurrant, apple. Now, although they switched it round, I don't suppose it made much difference, but if you used to spray, maybe the way they've layered it, Creed Aventus, the original, you would get that pineapple first. But with these, they've reversed it and put the lemon first and the pineapple second. So that's why the slight subtle differences between the two. Excuse me, guys, I've got a van coming outside the house. Anyway, in the mid you got birch, jasmine, and rose, just three notes. And in the base you got musk, ambergris, patchouli, and vanilla. So that's the note for this one. It is very similar to the original, but they've swapped things around a little bit. So just bear in mind, if you've got like Middle Eastern fragrance like this one, or what I'm going to show you in a bit, even the second one, the third one, they ain't going to be inspired by not direct copies, okay? But it gives you some idea what Creed Aventus smells like. So that's the first one. In the second one, we've got Afnan, Supremacy, not only intense. Now this is a bit of a beast for me. It stays on my skin quite long. It's, good performer, got good projection. It'll last you 10 hours plus on my skin. So this has got, let me just get it for you. In the top, you've got blackcurrant, bergamot, apple. In the mid, you've got outmoss, patchouli, and lavender. That's only three notes. And in the base, you've got ambergris, musk, and saffron. Now you see, you've got these three notes for each separate processing. It goes through the fragrance. But with this, to the community, fragrance community, a lot of people are saying it's a cross between Creed Aventus and the Chardonnay Ativat. So that's probably why it's got not so many notes. So therefore, it's not going to be maybe a direct copy of Creed Aventus. But trust me, I've had enough of the Club de Nuit Intense Man bottles, different variations, and they all smell something like Creed Aventus. They're not going to be direct copies. So I always class them as inspired by, and it's the same with all three. So then, and I say, that's why it's got not so much now. So let's just show this last one now. It's from Mansera, and it's the Cedrat Bosie. Now this fragrance is well known in the community. People love this fragrance, and rightly so. It does the trick, but it has got its own path that it goes along after a while. It doesn't follow the Aventus path, you know, all through that process as it comes through the life of the fragrance. With this, it's different. They've got no pineapple in here, but what it does, it makes it with the other notes to give you the vibe of Aventus without being a direct copy, and it does go its own path as it goes through the dry down. So, with this one, you've got Sicilian lemon, blackcurrant, bergamot, spicy notes, fruit. In the middle, you've got fruity notes. There's no mention of fruity notes in Aventus. Patchouli leaf, water jasmine, and then you've got cedar, leather, sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. So you can see that all three fragrances have got the notes for based on Aventus. But let's be honest, they're never going to copy it directly as a one-to-one copy. There's always going to be, I think, my personal view is people like who, the perfumers involved in Aventus, would never publicly publish all their notes in that phrase. They might hold some back when they do release some of the notes in it. So with me, I wouldn't surprise me if there's more notes in there than they actually release to the public. And so that's why it's very hard to copy directly. So with me, I've got a lot of direct favourites out of these three. All three play a part. This one would be for work, so that's going to be more work scent. This one would be for spring and summer. And then this one would be somewhere I'd put it on if I was dressing up to go out somewhere. A bit more special, because it does got great longevity and projection, and if you want to make a statement into a room with this on, this is what you want. But, you know, yes, it is loud, but by the time you get to your event, by the time you've travelled there, it's not going to be as strong. So that's why I've got my three fragrances that are alternatives to Aventus. And let's be honest, guys, if you're one in the fragrance community, please don't look down on people who can't afford the real deal. They're more just trying to get along with what's smelling nice. For the ones who can afford it, fantastic. I hope you're enjoying your fragrance. But there's a lot of people who can't afford it, including me at the moment. One day I might have the finances to get a bottle, but at the moment, you know, I can't justify paying the £300. But don't let me put it off by trying to go for it if you've got the money. If you've got the money, then spend it on Aventus. But I'll give you three alternatives now for lots of people out there who can't. Okay, guys, that's it from me. Can you please share and like to this channel, please? And I'll see you on the next video. All the best. Bye now.